What's up, guys? I'm the Black One here, and here we go with another Minecraft single-player Let's Play. Alright. So I made a little change to the elevator. A couple changes, actually. Today, when every single time that I tried to go up the elevator, the zipper elevator would go too fast for me. My computer would lag a little bit or something, which is weird because it usually doesn't do that. And then I would fall to my death. I fell to my death about 5 or 6 times. So you know what? I finally said, I am sick of this. So what I did actually is I put blocks of water right there, or no, maybe it was right there and right here. And when the zipper elevator goes up, it doesn't get rid of the water source block, so the water will always be there, but it doesn't affect me going up either. So I can just hop in here, hit the pressure plate, and if I make it up, I make it up. And see how I didn't make it up that time? The water will save me like it just did right there. This also gives me an easy way for me to get back down. So yeah, it works well for me. I also put a ceiling on this because I was sick of getting spiders and stuff in here when I finally got up here. And then I added I moved my bed over here in my sheep farm. And this is where I've been slowly gathering the materials necessary to build the project that we are going to be building. So, that is what we're going to go ahead and start doing today. This is the food tower. I really honestly haven't decided on a location. Like, I haven't centered it exactly the way that I would want to. But we're just going to go ahead and kind of wing it and see what we can get from here. I've been farming these sheep like crazy. I actually stood here for a couple Minecraft days and just harvested wool over and over and over again. It doesn't look too bad. I can make it look better. Anyway, we are going to do it out here. We have one spectator. You know what? He won't come out. He can spectate. He can watch the miracle of me building this tower. But you cannot. You are not allowed. Go away. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is going to go ahead and put it right about here. Like I said, the center of the other farm is right here. So building it kind of on top of it wouldn't be the worst idea, I wouldn't think. Yeah. Let's see if I can't figure out a placement or not. So this is the center right here of the cave food farm. So I can't really center it around that. So I'll just go ahead and put it over here like I was planning on doing. We're going to go ahead and get rid of this water, and I'm going to go ahead and lay the floor plan. Now we're only going to do a couple floors because that's just how many materials that I have right now, and that's just how it's going to be done. So we're going to go ahead and get that set, and then we'll see how many floors we can get after we get the base done. This is the base. This is the base shape. This will be a tower now, straight up, all the way to the sky, all the way to the sun. Well, maybe not that tall. Well, who knows? Maybe eventually it will get that tall, but we're not going to worry about that right now. I have it set up so the center is actually going to be completely open. So when you look up in the center, you should actually be able to see every single level, and that would be really cool, I think. That also makes it easy for maintenance because then you just come up the center, hop up on the roof, and then continue layer by layer. It's really easy in that sense. So, what I'm going to do now is go ahead and finish layering this bottom floor with brick like this, because it is a terrible idea to have any sort of redstone foundation over a gravity block like sand. And if I do brick like this, let's say I come up from beneath somehow, then I know that this is the bottom of the farm and I need to not go any further. So I'm going to do that right now. I also need to put one more layer out here, but that reason is, I'll tell you guys that reason later. Later. Okay, here we go. So now that the base is done, I've got the corners already ready to go up. This outer layer now, right here, so this line right here and this line, and if you did that all the way around, it would go through each one of those little pillars. And right here, that's actually the decoration layer, so I'm not too worried about that. Well, no, let me take that back. This is like the foot. This is like the foot layer. So all the decorative blocks are going to go right here for the wall. They're going to go like this. Come in here and then come out here like this. So this on the base, it'll be like a little footnote into the building, and then there will be little outnotes too that pop out. Anywho, that comes later. But now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to section this. And this design obviously has 4 major sections. One is going to be dedicated to watermelon, the other to pumpkins, the other to sugarcane, and then the last one eventually, I don't have this design complete yet, but eventually one of these will be wheat also. And so this, obviously, whichever arm I decide to do wheat on, it will have to be one where I can access easily and won't have to harvest very often, because it'll be like you harvest it once every month or something, and you'll have enough bread for you to last a long time, in other words. Anywho, now what we're going to go ahead and do is I'm going to build up the walls a little bit, the decorative walls, and then we're going to go ahead and start on one of the farms. I'm not going to go into in-depth, well, I'm not going to go in-depth into my designs, because that would make for a very long episode. So later this week or maybe next week, expect a tutorial on my designs, but for now I'm just going to get them built and get them functioning. That's the point. So yeah, let's start doing the walls. So I realized while I was up there that I had very few pistons, which is not a good thing for the kind of project that I'm trying to do. So we're going to go ahead and take some pistons here. We need 4 stacks of cobble per stack of iron. Looks like we'll only be able to do a couple at a time. So what we're going to do, let's see, I probably should have done this stuff off camera. But anywho, you guys can kind of see how I organize stuff. Oh, that's another thing. I also converted most of my sugarcane into books. That's just in preparation for the update that's coming. That's going to make books much more difficult to obtain early in the game. And, I mean, that's okay, but I'm going to miss how easy it was before, for sure. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab a couple stacks of redstone also. And let's make these pistons. So, let's see, what should I talk about? This farm is going to be insane. Yeah, I don't really know how else to say it. It's going to be very big and very powerful. The way that I want to customize it is I would very much like to have like toggleable sides. So let's say I only want sugarcane and pumpkins, I can do that, or maybe I just want pumpkins or whatever. I want to be able to do that, and I think I'll be able to do it with this design. It doesn't seem like it'd be that difficult, so I suppose I'm so excited about that. So instead of rambling my mouth, I'm just going to go ahead and finish this up, and then I'll see you guys back up top and show you guys the decorating that I've done. So this is the color scheme that I'm going for. I'm going to be using the stone brick as the main structural color. It'll be on the outside, and you'll see a couple more lines like this when the tower's a bit taller. And then I'm going to mix this dark wood with white wool and black wool. I'm having a very hard time getting the white wool and black wool, so I'm going to have to set up temporary, I think temporary white and black wool farms, just as maybe a separate building over here that just has maybe 20 of each color of sheep in them, because I'm going to need a lot. Just doing this first layer is taking a lot of wool. It's already taken a stack or 2 of each, so I'm going to have to do that. But yeah, this is the color scheme I'm going for. I think today all I'm going to try and do is get one tower, so probably this one. Just get the first layer functioning, just so you can see what it's going to look like. It's a modular design, so I'll just be able to stack it one on top of another and go all the way up like that. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and start doing the redstone stuff, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we can't get one of these done today. Okay, we've got our section all prepped. As you can see by my quick stock bar, we're going to do the redstone real quick, and yeah, hopefully everything works. Right? Hopefully it all works. We're actually going to go ahead and color code this block right here. Let's use a plank, actually, because we're going to need to wire it from the bottom here. But for now, we're going to go ahead and just lay that torch there. Now we're going to have redstone going like this. We're going to have repeaters like this. 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Oh, and you know what? This actually needs to be moved over one. Sorry if you can hear noise in the background. I am downstairs, so there are people above me. Let's see. Okay, that is 8 right there. Perfect. Then we're also going to do the same thing on this side. Like that. And then we're going to go ahead and wire everything up like so. And actually, I misplaced that block. It needs to be right here. Wonderful. Okay. So where all these repeaters are going to be pointing towards sticky pistons. That's kind of cool. I'm like making my own walkway as I go. That's like a super jump. Watch. That's fun. And so on these blocks will be the dirt blocks that hold the well, the melon will rest on top of these blocks when these pistons are in the retracted position. So to demonstrate that, we're actually going to knock away this torch real quick. And then we're going to go ahead and throw the dirt. Now this dirt behind this first row of dirt is where the plant will actually be planted. So the plants will go right there on both these rows. Okay? And now I'm going to cut to... now we're gonna. I need to go look at the rest of the design before I keep going because I can't quite remember what comes next. Okay, so we are running low on time, so I'm going to try to hurry this up. So it's going to go where this dirt block is. That's where we will have our torch, right? But for now, I don't want those pistons extended, so we're just going to act like that torch isn't there. And then on top of that block goes another torch because we need to bring this plank right here. This is the main power source. This power source is going to shoot all the way up every single floor. So now what we're doing is carrying that signal upwards. And then above this needs to be another block. And this is where the design got tricky. This is why I had to look back, because I actually need to put a torch here. And of course, it was much, much easier to build in creative mode. But we do the best we can, right? So now we're going to have blocks like so. And like so. And these blocks are going to have redstone on them. And they are going to carry the signal around like this. All the way till here. Going to do the same thing. Over here. And what this redstone is going to do is it's going to power the second set of pistons. And the second set of pistons actually pushes all of the melon or pumpkin or whatever I end up planting in this chamber towards the middle. And the middle is going to be the gathering point. So now we need to make sure that this is not over 15 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. And the other side is the same. So we're good to go there also. And then we're going to put another torch there. And that's for the next layer. So now we're going to install the regular pistons really quickly, like so. One thing to note about melons and pumpkins is they actually require a block above the stalk to grow, unless the block is transparent, and pistons are actually considered transparent blocks, so we're good to go there. Let's see, I think that is it. So let's go ahead and see if both sets of pistons extend, which they do, and this is the collection aisle right here, and then they'll flow to the middle. So since I am out of time, I'm not going to have time to plant it in this episode, but I'll go ahead and plant it and show you guys next time. Be sure to check out the community website, and make sure that you are here this afternoon, Thursday afternoon, for the 100 subscriber event. make sure you're on the website because that's how I'm going to let everybody know that we're doing it and what time that we're doing it also. So see you guys then. Peace.